Okay, on to the next track in Sammy's Nimble Scoops of Sound series, which is turning out to be a very nostalgic, very reminiscent of my childhood type series. If you're only hopping on now, I'd suggest you go back a few and start from the very beginning and just follow us through this, because it really is going to be pretty cool. Specifically for the weekend, I think it's great, light-hearted stuff. It's fantastic. Now, on to the next artist, Dua Lipa, Physical. Now, admittedly, I have never really heard anything from Dua Lipa. If something was on the radio that I might have heard in passing, I wouldn't have even been able to tell you if it's Dua Lipa or not, right? Because I don't know any of her music. I don't know anything that she does. If it sounds familiar, I will let you know. But if you had to play that outside of this reaction series or outside of that and tell me who's this, I would probably not be able to tell you that it's Dua Lipa because I don't know anything of hers. So this over here, sorry, there's a message from Sammy just before we get going. I don't like a lot of pop music these days, neither do I, but there are definitely some standouts that are in the series. This one has an 80s vibe, so maybe that's why I like it so much. Okay, let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we've got. Dua Lipa, Physical. Don't know what we're in for here. Let's see what we got. What's that? He's taking his heart.
Common love isn't for us. We created something phenomenal. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? You got me feeling diamond rich. Nothing on this planet compares to it. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me?
Hey, player, who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? Wow, okay. That's quite a seductive little calling over there. I like the whole thing with the animation where it's kind of like going into his heart, taking his heart. And I like the fact that you said that this, common love isn't good enough for us, right? It's the very idea of love isn't good enough. I feel like that we're a tier above that, whatever that tier is. She can't explain that. No one can explain that, right? But whatever that, it just feels like it's so much more than the common love, which I think is very cool. Very bouncy on that beat over there. Nice voice over there. Very pretty girl as well.
When I got you next to me. All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up.
Hey. All I can think about in the scene is, this is Sparta! To kick her off into the... I'm sorry, I don't know. Every time I see a big hole in the ground, I think of Sparta. I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? But, yeah, anyway, carry on.
Adrenaline keeps on rushing in.
Uh-oh, on the edge.
Love the simulation we're dreaming in. Don't you agree?
Very great representation over there, where she actually being on that little platform over there over a hole into the dark abyss is kind of like we're always on the edge, and that's kind of exhilarating. That's what makes our love so much more thrilling, right? So there's something here that it's part of that idea that we are so much more than love, but because to a certain degree it can be so powerful and so intoxicating that it can be dangerous, right? We're always skirting on the edge of demise because that's just kind of like how it feels. You know what I mean? It's so powerful that it can be destructive and can end us both. So it's a very good representation there. I really, really do like that.
Don't you agree? got you next to me. All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up, come up, come up. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. So come up, come up.
I know some people are going to be absolutely mad at me saying this, and I don't mean it in any sort of disrespectful way, but it kind of feels like Dua Lipa is like the Britney Spears of today. Personally, for me, I haven't heard much of her music, but this song over here is sounds like something that would go absolutely viral. Sounds like a radio play type track. Sounds very poppy in nature. And it's just giving me Britney Spears vibes from this particular one. I'm not saying that all of her music is down that alley, but yeah, that's what I'm getting from this over here. And no bash on Britney Spears, man. I liked Britney Spears when I was younger. I liked more of the fact that she was pretty. That's when I was very, very, very much younger. But she also had some good tracks back then.
Dancing like you ain't got a choice. So come up, come up, come on. Let's get physical. Hold up, just a little tighter. Come on, hold up. Tell me if you're ready. Come on, baby, keep on dancing. Let's get physical. Hold up, just a little tighter. Come on, hold up. Tell me if you're ready. Come on.
I like this over here with that sort of spinning thing, like in a relationship, it kind of like, we go round and round and round in this game and charade. But that over there is a concept that I don't know what came out first, but it's a concept from Harry Styles. Harry Styles had a video and a song that was absolutely frighteningly brilliant. And even the actual concept of the video where like the world goes around and like you'd literally detach from her and meet her again on the other side. Can't remember the name of the track. It is absolutely brilliant stuff. It was it's so creative, and you don't see much of that today. And I thought that was brilliant from Harry Styles. This kind of gives me the same sort of feel, right, over here. So I kind of feel like this. I don't know if it's centrifugal force or if it's the other force. It's the other force. Oh my god. Anyway. Of the force of the spinning of the relationship, that's what actually keeps that relationship together, is that actually that pulling force within because of the actual spinning. So it's like it's got its own gravitation. This relationship's got its own gravitational pull in itself, essentially. I don't know if it's I'm forgetting that stupid name. There's no wonder why she is as popular as she is. I mean, this is literally the mainstream music recipe. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying this is the mainstream music recipe when it comes to making these kind of poppy songs that do go viral and hit the airwaves, right? She's an unbelievably beautiful woman. She's sexy, got a lot of sex appeal. This is very digestible, very easy music to metabolize, right? And it's easy listening. It's sonically pleasing, right? That entire recipe together makes for an artist that's just going to be huge, right? And she is huge in her own right. So again, I haven't heard much of her, but I do know she's a big artist, and it's usually from like sort of things like this that become kind of like anthem vibey stuff that plays in like high rotation. I'd like to see her perform live. without major production, if I'm honest. I'd love to see Dua Lipa actually perform live. I don't think we've ever seen anything live by her, or even like a studio session where it doesn't have much sort of like vocal correction or anything like that, just like that kind of thing. If there's anything like that out there, send that to me. I'd love to see that. I always like to see what these artists can do out of the structures of a very, very, very well-run, well-oiled musical production team. Yeah, anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below, and that was cool. That was vibey, I must be honest. I like that. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!